Today is the day that the Most High has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Good evening, family. I'm back again with another video. We had 777 portal yesterday, and a lot. The Most High, the Spirit is releasing, revealing. It's it's calling out names, you know, and hey, judgment is here. The Spirit is speaking on lawyers, attorneys. It's y'all turn. Judgment is on your head right now for the unrighteous attorneys. You know what you did. You know you sold these people out. You know you made side deals on their behalf. You know you stole from them through the lawsuits, through the car wrecks, through everything. That offer that you gave to them wasn't the original offer. You got paid off of them and you took off the top when you made the deal. He's seen it. The Most High sees everything. He's all knowing. He's all seeing. He knew the greed in your heart. Now it's judgment. You robbed his people. See, they didn't even know that the offer that they got wasn't a real true offer. You made a side deal with them. And then they the deal with you in the people who they had a situation with, a case with. You said I'll have them sign something to where this is their final offer, this is their price. They don't even go to their client and be like, listen, this is all we gonna get. We all that wasn't all you gonna get. This is their last offer. This is the best we gonna get. All of that was a lie. Half the time they cut a check from their firm. Want me to tell you why? Because the original check, the bigger check, was deposited into their account, and then they had cut you a check from their law firm with a lesser value. You got to pay for that. I'm talking to the attorneys. You crooked attorney, you got to pay for that. All the time you set them up in the courtrooms when you led them to the slaughter in prison. You led them to prison. For a longer length of time, you got paid for that. We know that. The Most High knows that. He's revealing it. The veil has been lifted. Every unrighteous and wicked thing has been done on this earth is being revealed. Now it's your turn. Judgment is on your head and on your family. When you agree to this wickedness, it come on your bloodline. You will pay for this. Everything that it's going to be taken back. If you've taken a life, yours or someone in your bloodline's life is going to be taken. It's judgment. What you thought was good for somebody else, it got to be good for your household. It has to be. When you let somebody go to death row and knew that they were innocent and let them go to death, yeah, that right there. He's seen everything. The Most High sees everything. Now he's letting his divine seers speak on it, reveal you. All the side deals. All the innocent people you went to jail, sent to jail. Your own attorney sent you to jail. They put you in an entanglement. They put you in an entanglement. See, let me tell you something. The attorneys was not meant to represent you. You can represent yourself. Can't nobody speak for me like I can speak for me. That's when it's righteous. But see, guilty people hire attorneys to, okay, law is witchcraft. It's trickery of some words to get you caught up in entanglement. Okay, now attorney is a person who practice witchcraft. These are people who can twist up the witchcraft. I mean, come on, only a person who do witchcraft would know another person do witchcraft who know how to deal with witchcraft. So they take up their words and they shuffle it around, and it's like whose word can manipulate the best. That's for the people who hire an attorney who are the guilty parties. Now, let's say there's no attorneys. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how in righteousness it would be in a courtroom. The defendant and the plaintiff go in there. They both speak their sides of the story. We have a judge who's in righteousness and has intuition. And I'm talking about like intuition that's heightened. It's a gift from the Most High. These people are anointed and appointed to have these positions, these judges. So you go before them. And in their wisdom, by the people telling the story, and he will see the truth. And then he judged righteously according to that. All right. But a guilty person, though, when he come in there, he's going to get found guilty because he is guilty. Because the judge has this divine wisdom and intuition that he already see. And if you go before him in line, he's going to know off top. So he hires an attorney who practices witchcraft. That's word manipulation. I'm talking about witchcraft and word manipulation. Now, all attorneys are not this. See, we're talking about the wicked ones. Because it's righteous ones. Now, he even the scale. He had to bring up some righteous ones to go against the wickedness who practice in righteousness so that justice can prevail. All right, so they hire these wicked ones to go before them, this and this and that, to, manipulate a situation, and then, ta-da! Anytime you hear that, ta-da! Witchcraft, trickery. That's why you have them at the magic shows. Ta-da! Because you ain't see that happen, did you? You ain't see that go happen. So then they come to get them out, or make them get lesser time than they really should have gotten, and all this, and in that they build a relationship with the plaintiff, the prosecutor. In that relationship comes the side deals. That you don't have a clue about. That's why they say, let me have a meeting with the prosecutor. Now, if we gonna have a meeting, we gonna have a meeting. Why they gotta meet with you? This is my life we talking about. You understand me? I'm talking about me. I had to learn this the hard way. I can speak on nothing unless I have experience of it. I keep telling you that 777 portal was, it was heavy. It was heavy. It was loaded. You talking about checkmate? Checkmate. See, these are the things, the hidden things you don't know about an attorney, a wicked one. He set in place the righteousness to come. Okay, we gonna battle. We battle your word against the spirit that's in me. See, the righteous ones, they walk in the spirit. So the Most High give them that infinite information. Divine. He gives them a download in them that makes them come up with an arsenal that you, hey, come on, stop playing. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. That's where the Most High, hey, stop playing with me. That come up against these wicked ones. You want to use witchcraft? I'm going to use my righteous spirit, the spirit in me. Light exposes the dark. So, you wicked attorneys, wicked lawyers, you've been stealing, you've been killing, you've been leading people to the slaughter, oppressing, incarcerating. Your time is up. You ain't think nobody was going to speak on you? Oh, you got a big part. That generational worth. In the hood, when somebody used to get robbed, they used to say, break yourself. Well, this ain't no robbery, but the Most High is saying, break yourself. He's telling you, come up out of them pockets for everything you did. He's telling you, it's going to get done where there is freely or by force. He's just telling you your time is up. So when it comes, know what's happening and break yourself. In another subject, he wanted me to speak on young ladies, young girls. The Most High is informing you that trafficking is severe and is serious and is happening on a higher schedule. I mean, higher level. I want to say level, but that's not really the exact word. So he sent one of his divine seers in, which is 9-4. Hold on, let me make sure I get her name right. She's a divine seer. It's taking me a minute. I did 9417. I want to make sure I get it right. That's why I want to say her name exactly right. 9417. Let me see. 9419. Most High, I know this is the enemy because I know her so well. Like, and it's crazy how when you speak in the word and they don't want you to reveal some things, but I need you to understand the reason why she's going through this. She's going through this to show you how to move about in a situation and circumstance. She's showing you the things to look for when you go into a hotel. She's showing you how to move about and who all is involved, who you can't trust, how to pay attention to the things that they do. You can order food and have them DoorDash it there, and they put something in the food that make you go to sleep. And then they come in the room. Then you'll wake up somewhere you don't know how you got there. I spoke about her. She says poo. And that's so crazy that it's 9419 or 9417. It's Beauty 9419 or Beauty 9417. You'll see her. She have braids with green hair. See, that just shows, because I know it so well, that just shows that somebody is in my energy. Trying to mind manipulate, do witchcraft. It's not gonna work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm not hey, it's not gonna work, but that don't mean they gonna attempt. You understand what I'm saying? You overstand what I'm saying. I'm breaking habits. Still breaking habits. That understand, overstand, I'm still breaking habits. But yes, to the attorneys, judgment's here for you. Your time is up. A lot of things happen through attorneys. Everybody have these attorneys speaking for them. They spokesmen. Can't nobody speak like you. The attorney come to you and be like, what happened? Want me to tell you why? He want to know the whole story, and then he find out how to manipulate. How he can get something out of something. Not all of them, the wicked ones. These are the ones I'm talking about. These are the ones judgment is upon. And then he replacing the righteous. He's uprooting them and replacing them with the righteous ones. See, it's a lot of hidden things you don't know. It's a lot of things that you signed on the line and they told you this was that, but it wasn't that. When I went to prison, my attorney told me, oh, they don't have nothing on you, so if we sit and don't say nothing, the jury will forget about you and wonder why ain't nobody said nothing about her, why she hear something. It was something so weird. And I'm thinking to myself, no, you need to talk about me, because now they need to know where I fit in at. They have to know that I'm not a part of a conspiracy. If you don't stand up for me, that's what you claim you was here to do. If you don't say nothing, they gonna figure she guilty. Well, why her attorney ain't speaking? Yeah, a smart one will be like, why is she here? But in between there, you let the prosecutor like tell little lies, incriminate me by putting me in situations or saying, and he was in the car with Miss Temple. That's putting me in a place. You understand? That's what they didn't want me to do. They didn't want me to overstand. They wanted me to understand. But I understood the whole situation. I seen him put me in the trick bag. But everything needed to play out how it played out. Yes, I went to prison for 8.5 years, but it was to the glory of the Most High because He needed to use me. He knew who I was. He knew that I'd go in there and I'd do my research. He was exposing things right then and there. But he was like, let's go deeper than that. I need you to go in there and do something for your testimony to help lead my other people out when you get home. Because when you go in here, I'm about to do a great work in you. I'm about to educate you in this wisdom that you gonna come out and I get I get glory when you go through this. See, when you go through this, it'll help the world. Because you're going to come in contact with women from all over the world. If I get you out of it, you're going to go home and all you going to be around is Kansas City. And you bigger than that. See, I need everybody all over the world to know your name. See, they going to remember the things of you. Because in the things of you is me. They going to remember me and you. So it's for my glory. You got to walk through this. You got to understand habits. You got to understand the whole big picture. Not your small picture. This ain't about you. For the word said that God so loved the world. This ain't about you. I need the world to see me and you. So I'm going to take you all over the world by incarcerating you. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Most High. Divine purpose. The bigger picture. The glory of Him that is in me. It ain't about me, but I'm talking about me. See, we use the verse, we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. What is the blood of the Lamb? The blood of the Lamb is the sacrifice. I was the sacrificial lamb. And what I go through, I come and talk about through the Spirit, the where it helped bring other people out. We overcome. He didn't say I overcome. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. We need to share what we went through so they can see. Now we're talking about taking the blinders off. When Yeshua spit on the man in his hands and did the clay and put it over his eyes and wiped it off and the man could see, I need you to see my walk. I need you to see my journey. I need you to see what I've been through so you can come out. And that's exactly what he did. He said I was blind, but now I see. Okay. So, attorneys. You have to get your portion. Yeah, you're not scot free. I don't care how many houses, vacation homes, how many kids you put through college, the boat you bought, the Porsche you drive, all this, how many Rolexes, how many square footage your house has, how many. Break yourself. It's all being returned to the rightful owners. You took a foolish leap, a fool's journey. You do foolish things, you get foolish prizes. How could you think that the Most High didn't see? How could you think that you wasn't judging yourself? How could you think that you can steal from people? You stole time, you stole money, you stole livelihoods, you stole a lot. And then the crazy part about it, after all the incarceration and everything, they want you to pay restitution. They wouldn't even the greed of them. I'm talking about all of the institutions, all the, because you know that the attorneys, lawyers, and judge, politicians, they all own these places where these housing facilities for these incarcerated people. The greed of them. They getting paid for having you there. And then, no, they didn't. When you get out, now we want you to pay us still. I told you that corporation is something else. And if you don't know what, when I was talking about the corporation, the veil. I have two videos, part one and part two, talking about the veil being lifted. You can go to Dane Calloway. Dane Calloway, look him up on YouTube. This guy so informational, so awesome. You need him. You will understand a lot of things. Keep telling you, I hated Monopoly. I got the overstanding of the game, and I ain't want to play it. I ain't play a full game. I didn't like the pieces I had to pick to be me. And I'm telling you, I probably tried it maybe 3 times. I hated it. I didn't understand, like, why did my mama buy this game? But it was a blessing because I didn't have to play the game. All I needed to do was read the instructions. See, the instructions are important in anything. That's why they come with instructions. Read them instructions. Then you will see, is that what you want to do? That's it right there. And then they brag about they wins in wickedness. Well, okay. Well, it shouldn't be so hard for you to take this L. You bragged about it when it was good. talked about how you was connected, because to be connected you had to make these side deals. Oh, I go to dinner with your judge. We belong to the same club. Yeah. We belong to the same club. Oh, I slept with your prosecutor. Yeah, she know me. This is what's happening. The show Suits on Netflix. Watch it. These are law firms. Look at the different corrupt businesses and everything that they represent. It's showing you something. I don't say you have to be enemies. I'm talking about the attorneys, prosecutors, and everything like that. But when they're so connected in wickedness, all of it's wicked. That would make me change my mind about him, her, whoever, whatever that attorney, whoever it is. I'd rather get somebody fresh out of law school. Because I know they're trying to prove themselves to themselves to say, this is where I really belong. Because I'm going to go hard on this case and do it in righteousness. They ain't learned the crooked ways yet. They ain't learned the palm greasing yet. And they believe in what they do. They're passionate about what they do. Because they ain't got clicked up yet. So, pay attention. And one thing about an attorney, remember, people, they work for you. They do what you tell them what to do. They don't go in there and just do what they want to do. This is your life. Y'all just want to sit back and hear my attorney handle that. No, you need to be hands on. Because you don't want him doing side deals and all this different stuff. I wouldn't even deal with him for real. And if I did, just like I said, fresh out of law school. They want to win because they want their place of, they want to know that they belong. You ain't gonna go to school to do hair and to never do nobody hair. You want to do somebody hair so the first person, the person that hair you did, be like, "Ooh, girl, yeah, that's not. You really know how to do hair." Same thing with them. They want to know that they in the right place. They went to law school all this time to see if what they not learned and the thing they have the passion for, they're in the right place. I won my case. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So, crooked, wicked attorneys, your judgment is now. So I just needed to let you know that the Most High wanted me to just, yeah, he talking to you. Judgment is on your head. I want to go back to the trafficking thing once again because it's important. Young ladies, women, if you watch my videos, husbands, brothers, cousins, whatever you are, tell them to look at her videos. Beauty 9419, I think it is. If not, Beauty 9417, one or the other. I sure hate it. Tell them to go and look her up. She's showing you how to get out of these situations. She's showing you how to move, how to maneuver. She's showing you what to look for. When you go in a place, she's telling you where all the cameras, everything. She's informing you. The Most High sent a divine seer. She's exposing as she's doing, but she's being informational for the people who might find themselves in this situation, might be traveling alone, might be traveling with a couple of friends. We don't know. A lot of the younger adults don't pay that much attention. They're into their phone, they having fun and everything like that. They might not see the trickery of it. We telling you how they're putting stuff in the food. We telling you how the people in the hotels are alerting these people that these are young girls, they're just these men, all this to show how to come, how they need to come to be able to take the young women or however the kids, what have you, through the DoorDash. They hooking up with these people for these people to be in these areas. But when these calls come through, they go and get your food. They put these things in your food. You go in here, you go to sleep, you get drugged, whatever. You wake up and you're in an underground tunnel. I talked about that in the thing. You probably don't even wake up then. All of that probably happens so they'll be able to move more freely, how to get you moving and all that stuff. You in the underground tunnel, they moving you around and they trafficking. After you wake up, you drugged, you somewhere else. You don't know how you got there. For the ones who's waking up, this is divine timing. Everything is being exposed. Whistleblowers, that's what you calling us. We're divine seers. We're the kingdom of righteousness in him. His kingdom has come. His will is being done on this earth. He's uprooting the wickedness, placing the righteousness in its place. Everything's been exposed. Everything. It's a transfer of wealth. Everything. How they robbed you, how they took from you, whether you knew it or not, everything is being rerouted to the original owners. This 7-7 portal was heavy. Hoo, hoo. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's righteousness at its best. His kingdom has come. His will be done. For the woke ones that's woke, and for the sleepers to wake up. It's time. This is divine timing. His seers are exposing. They're telling you things about yourself. They're telling you how to heal your body without pharmaceuticals, because they're killing you. He's telling you how to get this infinite creative wisdom through him, through your chakras. He's telling you how to eat to hear from him. He's telling you how they're putting these things, these metals and different things in your food to where it's blocking you from hearing him. He's telling you the things that you're putting in your vessel to possess you, the wine and spirits, the dispensary marijuana. All of these things are being revealed to you. The spiritual people, they're telling you spiritual things that enlighten you on the things that bring you to your highest self, your highest consciousness, how you'll walk in your higher self with these supernatural gifts. You have supernatural gifts, supernatural intuition that will enlighten you and let you know when somebody come around you and they have bad intentions. That's you saying, oh, I get bad vibes from you. But it goes deeper than that, because when you eat right and you do everything, would you believe that you would not only know you get bad vibes from them, you would know their intentions. You see what they came to do. These are the things that when they're telling you to eat right, do this, do that, do all this different stuff, it's for your greater good. You'll be able to discern things. You'll get supernatural wisdom. You'll get a creativity in you. You'll get an idea to learn how to put these two things together and do this and do this, and you come up with this. And that's your gift. He says your gift will make way for you. Your gift, you will be able to, people will need it. Sell and trade. This is the abundance of him in you. Samson and Delilah. Samson, he had a dietary law he went by. The Most High told him, his parents, to tell him what is it he is to not eat. What he is to not cut his hair. If he do this, his strength will be taken. Go and read the book. Read the book. Read the story. See, your instructions is important. These were instructions before leaving this earth. You were going to experience these things. It wasn't just a story and you was like, you read the story and you like, oh, that's why Yeshua laid down his life. He was like, no, you going to experience these things. You got to know at what time am I in the lion's den? Am I in the lion's den? You got to know at what point, what do you experience? Are you in the wilderness? Am I having a Job experience? You got to locate yourself. Am I carrying my cross? Am I being a fisherman of men? Is he calling me to set this word out to be a fisherman of men? No, these are all the different walks. These weren't just stories for you to be like, oh, you sure did this to be all of this was this. No, these were instructions. You have to partake. Faith without works is dead. You have to partake of all these different. You're walking all these different stories. This is a living word. He's he told you everything, how the blessing and the curses occur, how you eat off the wicked and the righteous tree, how the fruit was gonna be, how like he's telling you how you choose life, how you choose death. He did all of these are in instructions. How you eat right, you get your superpowers. How you eat healthy, you live a long and prosperous life. How you live righteous, you live a long prosperous life. If you don't, this is what happens. How curse and blessings, how witchcraft, how all of this is in the instructions. You have to pay attention to where you're walking. I said in the last video, y'all looking at the phone, looking down, look up. And then flip side, let me tell you this. You know they talk about the narrow and wide road. The road is really wide with freedom, but the structure of the road is narrow because you got the 10 Commandments. See, they talk about it's really one road for real. See, you widen it by doing not obeying the 10 Commandments, so you widen your road because you walking in a wide path with no structure. You're not paying attention to the stoplights, stop signs, the yields. You just going everywhere. Of course, that would lead you to death. You don't have no precaution. You just hey, you all over the place. But the wide road is the freedom and the structure. The narrow road is the structure of it. Some people don't want to obey nothing. I come to the truth and the knowledge of this. I was once on that path, but I still had the structure. It was something in me. It's just I wasn't the daredevil. It wasn't. Could nobody tell me nothing. I just was a person that you couldn't tell me nothing if you're not living it. Because apparently you don't believe in it. Or you'll live in it. This message was generally for the crooked, wicked attorneys. Your portion. You're about to eat of your portion. And this is for the young uh, women about the trafficking. Just giving you a person who the Most High uh, chose. She's chosen. and she's exposing. And just in case you find yourself in a situation and circumstance, she helps you get out of it. She helps you, you know, she helps you get out of it. The situation. She tells you what to look for. She tells you all the hotels that's a part of it. She's giving you the head up. Most Highs chose her for this. This is her divine purpose. She's walking in it. She's living it. And through her, you see him. The chosen. We didn't come how you thought, how the church people made y'all with the big hats and the dresses, the long dresses too. I need all the different stuff that you might have thought. Just because the diamond was in the dirt, it's still a diamond. Most recently, the Most High dealt with me with the man who found the the pearl in always a lot. It wasn't a lot, a field. He went back and he sold everything and bought the whole field because he was like, if this pearl is here, surely it's more gems in this land than just that one. Surely, surely. He knew that one thing was more valuable than anything that he already had. You got to be wise like that at this divine timing. But only a man of wisdom would have known that. So I'm going to close out on this note. The Holy Spirit is going to close out on this note. And for the ones, I guess the Spirit knows somebody saying, how she... How she gonna say she gonna close out? The Holy Spirit let me know everything ahead of time. So that's how I know that we're closing out on this note. She said y'all like to pick apart something. Well, pick apart everything else. Pick apart of all the things of the world. If we was picking apart everything, you would have picked apart everything of the world and you would have been here and you would have been like, I know that's right. Because I picked apart everything else. You want to come here and pick apart something. Well, hey, do what you do. Me and the Holy Spirit is closing out. So we pray that you have a blessed and highly favored day.